Good morning. I have a question for you all. Have you ever been given a job or have been a part of a team where you have you're a group of people? So I'm thinking maybe at school, and you have a group of people, and every day your job is to do something with a group of people. What kind of jobs do you do? Do you have to be like, okay, when I was in elementary school, we had, like, the fifth graders got to help people cross the street. We were like the crossing guard team. Do you still do that? You still do that? Okay. What other, yes. What other teams might you be a part of to help do things? Any ideas? Do you have to, like, welcome people? Or maybe your job is to, like, help clean up at school? Like, you're after something? Yeah, Addie, what do you think? Posters? Like, your job is, yeah, yep. Okay. Have you ever, so what happens if you have, so maybe you have an assembly at school and your job is to help, like, set some stuff up. What happens, or let's just say it's crossing guard duty, what happens if somebody comes and they want to do it? What do you do? You've gone through all of the training and you know what you're doing, but somebody wants to come in and they start doing it. What do you do? Yeah, what do you think? You let them, but help them and guide them. I like that. I like that. What did you think, Luella? Were you going to say the same thing? Yeah. So in today's Bible story, the disciples see somebody trying to teach people about Jesus. And they're like, you're doing it wrong. Like, you can't do that. That's my job. My job as a disciple is to teach people about Jesus. That's my job. I was given that job, right? But what do you think Jesus said? What do you think? Yeah. Sharing is caring. The more people who are teaching about Jesus is good, right? And maybe they're not doing it the same way that you would do it, but they're still teaching people. And so Jesus says this really funny thing. He's like, we should be salt and help them, be salty. What do you think that means? Maybe mean. Okay. So nowadays when you say, oh, that person's salty, maybe it doesn't have a good, no, that doesn't have a good idea. But what are some characteristics of salt? Salt actually helps enhance flavor. It makes flavor better. Like, we put salt in cake recipes. Did you know that? Have you made cake from scratch? Cake gets sugar and salt. Because salt makes flavors come alive. And so when Jesus says, be salty, Jesus is saying, help people. Help them be better people. Make them come alive. So if someone's teaching Jesus about Jesus, and maybe they're not doing it the way that you learned how to do it, maybe you could help them or be a role model, right? Very curious. Yeah, we're going to talk more about salt and helping people in kids' church today. All right, will you pray with me? Dear God, thank you for your love.
Thank you for your love.
Help us welcome everyone.
Help us welcome everyone.
And show kindness to others.
And show kindness to others.
Even in small ways.
Even in small ways.
Help us welcome all to your table.
Help us welcome all to your table.
And be salty.
And be salty.
Amen. All right.